So would you call out any harassment on people who are trying to comment?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
So do you know who George Allison is?
I don't believe I do, no.
No, George Allison is the editor of the UK Defence magazine, and he's also submitted evidence to our inquiry here for the UK Parliament's committee inquiry on military shipbuilding in Scotland. He's tweeted within the last hour that he's genuinely worried. This morning he found that a harassment campaign is being conducted against him. People have been posting his details and asking where he lives because of comments he's made about military shipbuilding in Scotland as part of his work as a journalist on the UK Defence Journal. Do you think that is acceptable? And as a member of the Scottish Government, would you call out anyone, including Indie Rascals, who is the page that's been highlighted as, delivering a lot of this abuse? Would you call that out as a representative of the Scottish Government? And what could you do to encourage others to be informed about this debate, to be involved in this debate, but to do so in a respectful manner?
Well, I think it goes without saying, of course, that we condemn any harassment that takes place. As I said, I'm not aware of this individual or the individuals you're talking about, or what has or hasn't been done or said. But of course, we think harassment has no place in society or in this debate, and we absolutely encourage everyone to take part in the debate in a civilised manner, and to find out information and discuss the issues in a democratic way. I think it's hugely important to the democratic process. And as I said, we don't think there's any place for any harassment in that regard. And if there is a situation, then I would encourage the individual to take the appropriate steps to get the authorities to identify what's happened and to be dealt with appropriately. And you and I both know, Mr. Ross, in politics, and I'm sure you've had situations, I also had situations where I've had people who have had to inform the authorities of because of their behaviour online or elsewhere.
Well, Mr. Allison has reported this to the police. He's commented that as well. But he stated, this was an earlier tweet today, I found out that I'm being targeted by a nationalist page run by, and I won't name the individual, although it's on Twitter, and the page is called Indie Rascal. And the offence that Mr. Allison had apparently done was posting a list of ships that are being built in Scottish shipyards. The post and its comments encourage people to visit Mr. Allison's personal Facebook accounts and post abuse. So going back to what you said earlier, Minister, you were saying it was a very respectful debate back in 2014. I didn't find the same, but I respect your belief that it was different. But if we are to have an independence referendum in the next 13 months, as you and your government would like to see, surely this type of behaviour from nationalists and independence supporting individuals in a debate we're all trying to have in this committee is absolutely wrong. And what more can you and your government do to encourage others to have a respectful debate rather than threatening people, threatening to post their details of where they live online, and attempting to shut down an honest and upfront debate that people are trying to have about naval shipbuilding in Scotland, as we are trying to have in this country?
Well, as I think I've made clear, that harassment has no place in this debate. There is a very healthy and well-informed debate to be had about the future of Scotland, which we all care about. We have different views on that, but it's very important that people of Scotland have the opportunity to decide on that. As I said already, there's no place for harassment from nationalists or unionists or anyone else in that debate, and I'm sure you would take the same view.
Right, moving on. Thank you, Minister.
Where unionists, and I witnessed this myself, unionists engaging in similarly unacceptable behaviour.
Right, moving on, Douglas. Yeah.
Thank you, Chair.